shall leave them neither root nor branch.
So America gonna become 100% desert. You know? Thus said the Lord. What?
But them that fear my name, Zin, shall the Son of Righteousness arise with healing in his wings.
How shall? Go on.
And he shall go forth and grow up as calves of the stall. See?
Second Peter 3:10. For the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the element shall melt with fervent heat.
The elements shall melt with fervent heat. So all these tall skyscraper building in the land of America, you know, this pretty place in America, all these pretty lakes, it's always keep us saying, it's the elements that burn with fervent heat. So all these things going to turn dust. The Lord done with America, go on.
The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up.
Works and also shall be basically burned up. What?
Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved.
Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved. What
manner of person ought ye to be in all holy conversation and goodness
and godliness.
Looking for as a hasten unto the coming of the day of the Lord.
So the mindset is supposed to be in right now. Looking for and hastening, you know, unto the coming of the Lord. Unto the right mind is supposed to be in right now. Now if you basically look for things get back, things go back to normal, so you can go back to the way you want to do. She must say, looking for and hastening unto the coming of the day of the Lord. Go on.
Wherein the heaven being as a fire shall be dissolved.
Go on.
And the element shall melt with fervent heat.
Go on.
Nevertheless, we according to his promise.
Nevertheless, we according to his promise, according to Yahweh promise, go on.
Look for a new heaven and a new earth.
And you look basically a new kingdom here, a righteous kingdom. You know? So we can basically live a righteous life here. We're tired of this wicked society, you know. Nothing but stress and oppression. You know, and wickedness, you know, night and day in this society. So we look for a righteous kingdom. Go on.
Wherein dwelleth righteousness.
Go on.
Therefore,
this is Jeremiah Jeremiah 50 and verse 29. It says, call together the archers against Babylon, all ye that bend the bow, camp against it round about, let none thereof escape. So recompense her. Recompense her according to her work.
And so all these nations are going to basically pay back America, you know, for every single thing America basically been doing to them over the years. See what I say, when they shall cease to spoil, thou shall be spoiled. What?
Right. According to all that she had done, do unto her.
According to all that she had done, according to all America basically been doing over the years, to all these nations, especially to our people. See, go on.
Right. For she had been proud against the Lord and against the Holy One of Israel.
So-called white people proud of. What?
Ezekiel 38 verse 10 says, thus said the Lord Yahweh, it shall also come to pass that at the same time shall things come into thy mind.
Shall things come into thy mind, things come into the Russians in mind. Go on.
And thou shalt think an evil thought.
And thou shalt think an evil thought. So the Russians are going to think an evil thought to destroy the land of America. Go on. Lord going to put a spirit upon them. It's going to make that move. Go on.
And thou shalt say, I will go up to the land of unwalled villages.
So I go up to the land of unwalled villages, talking about America. Go on.
I will go to them that are rest.
I'll go to them that are what? Rest.
That will save
That will save it, because them pieces somehow, no. Nobody can run in for America like that, because you know, America are the superpower. Which America is still a superpower. But what will take place at the time to come, because you know, a lot of people are going to surprise you. Because I never expect to see nothing like this. All these nations are going to come together along with Russia and basically destroy, spoil America And after them spoil the land of America, they're gonna shoot ICBM missiles on America. You know, finish up. Go on. Finish
Says,
up. Go on.
And having, Slakia says, I will go to them that are rest,
Gone.
that dwell safely, all of them dwelling without walls, and having neither bars nor gates.
Because going back to the ancient time, you know, you have, in ancient time, you have cities, you have the wall around cities, but you know, fast forward to today, you don't have that. So you don't really have no defense system like that.
And wall villages.
You see, and wall villages. But then you know you have people, you know, wall, a city wall up. And you have a man at the tower who watch. You know, if you see what take place, what if the army are coming or nobody are coming. You know, on the tower.
Says,
what?
Finish. Says to take a spoil and to take a prey.
So so-called Russians them, along with all these nations, are going to come to Russia. This is how the scriptures going to take place. They going to come and take a spoil. They going to take what they want. Or them sitting in the land of America. Go on.
To turn thine hand upon the desolate places that are now inhabited, and upon the people that are gathered out of the nations, which have gotten cattle and goods that dwell in the midst of the land.
Isaiah 14, verse 4. Thou shalt take up a proverb against the king of Babylon, and say, Oh, at the oppressor sees, the golden city is seized.
Always the oppressor sees, always the golden city sees. This is basically America, go on.
The Lord had broken the staff of the wicked.
You must say the Lord had broken the staff of the wicked. So this Lord don't want to basically break you so-called white people right now. You see, they're taking the power from you.
And the scepter of the rulers, he who smote the people in wrath.
He who smote the people in wrath, or the one been smoting all these nations in wrath over the years, you know, starting with even our people, our foreparents during the time of slavery. You know, come up to this time, you know, we have so-called white people been living by the sword. Going back to the blessing where them basically received from our forefather, Isaac, the sword. But the one been, you know, selling the military. America been selling the military in other people's countries. You know, take all their resources, you know, or basically changing basically the whole culture, you know, they tell them to accept the democracy, or they get destroyed. So them are the one been basically smoting all these nations over the years. Let's check them track record, what they've been doing to all these nations over the years. The things that they've been doing. They even kill Maurice Bishop, you know, from basically Grenada. So they've been smoting all these nations over the years, you know, them using the military, using the American military, and sporting all these nations over the years. So,
physically
and mentally.
exactly,
God.
because even democracy try the right? So both pushing physically.
So he that ruleth the nation in anger.
He that ruleth the nations in anger, go on.
Is persecuted.
Is persecuted
and none hindered.
And none hindered, go on.
He said the whole earth is at rest.
So the so-called white people get removed from out of power because they're the one that caused all the problem on the earth now. You see, bring on Revelation for me, brother. My brother gonna further. Revelation 6 and verse 4. Right away.
Revelation 6. Revelation 6 verse 4. Revelation 6 verse 4. And there went out another horse that was red.
An horse basically represents a power. You know, and Edom, you know, whether Edom basically mean red. Talking about you so-called white people, when they want in power right now. You know, according to Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. Says people said they went out another horse that was red. Represent you so-called white people, starting with the head. You know, the Rothschild family, the banking family. Go on.
There went out another horse that was red.
Go on.
And power was given to him.
And power was given to him. Power was given to you so-called white people. One of the one in power right now, go on.
That sat their hand
go on.
To take peace from the earth.
To take what? Peace from the earth. So we take peace from the earth we have. No chaos, man, war. Now that basically that has been taking place over the years, yo. So no, they want to cause all the problems on the earth. You know? Sending the proxy army, you know, for basically stir up certain countries, you know, sending certain puppet government and puppet leaders for overthrow the government. You know, like even what took place in Venezuela. You know, Juan Guaido. They want to basically remove Nicolas Maduro from out of power and put in the Juan Guaido. You know, so we've been doing all these things here over the years here to control these countries' resources. So you say what?
Take peace from the earth.
What?
And that they should kill one another.
And that they should kill one another. What?
And there was given unto him a great sword.
And there was given unto him a great sword. Going back to Genesis as I mentioned earlier, you know, blessed with the basically received from our forefather, Isaac. Go on, brother.
Alright, back to Isaiah 14 verse 7.
What?
The whole earth is at rest.
So the so-called white people get removed from outer power. This is how it will take place. People say the whole earth are going to be at rest.
And it's quiet.
And it's quiet.
They break forth into singing.
So people going to rejoice.
Yeah, the big tree rejoices at thee.
Virtue.
The virtue rejoices at thee.
Can't say a tree basically represents the people. So if the people are going to rejoice here, everybody going to glad. People say, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. So people going to rejoice and the so-called white people basically get removed from the power. Because they have the problem on the earth right now. Right?
So the cedar tree, the cedar of Lebanon, saying, since thou art laid down, no fella is come up against us.
Because since the so-called white man get removed from the power, no fellas is come up against us. No fella basically somebody cut out tree. And the so-called white man been cutting a lot of trees out the Amazon. They were turn feet. Deforestation. Go on.
Say, hell from beneath is moved for thee to meet thee at thy coming.
Go on.
It is stir up the dead for thee, even all the...
Stir up the dead for thee. So all these nations, you know, are hungry with America, as I mentioned earlier. You see, the mind turning is basically against America right now. Go on.
Even all the chief ones of the earth.
Go on.
China, Russia, you say.
Go on. If Germany,
can
like Berlin, Berlin, go on.
Say, it had raised up from their throne. Yeah, it has raised up from their throne all the kings of nations. All they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we?
Go on. So this nation been saying, is America become weak as we? Yeah, because what by the time America usually basically use them ICBM missile, you know, it's basically scare all these nations. But now you have certain countries or certain small nations now of ICBM missile capability, like for example North Korea, you know, ready to basically go toe to toe with America.
And even oil trading, you know, the reason why they use US trade oil because they make an agreement, right, by through badness, right, for use US as the petrodollar, yeah, right, and everybody know it's going their own way, yeah? Their own currency. Right, art thou become like unto us, and thy pomp is brought down to the grave, and the night of thy voice, the worm is spread under thee.
Because the worm is spread under thee because America has been spending a lot of money and investing a lot of money in the military. You know? And they have this chart showing how much money America has been spending on the military. And you have certain places in America, you know, where you get certain bridges where basically a tear right now and get destroyed. Over collapse any time now because, you know, they now really are basically the work on them infrastructure no more. They might deal with military. You see, because, you know, they want to keep them military up to